Welcome in, everybody. Josh here from 8-Bit Goonies. Wanted to jump on tonight and just kind of give you my thoughts on why I left Magic the Gathering as, especially the Commander format. I wanted to show you the buy list that I've done. I made a video a little while back. It wasn't a very good video showing my buy list and stuff, so I just kind of want to go over that again. Just a quick reminder, giving away a box. We're going to crack an entire box and give away all the hits. Could be any one of these. We're going to choose a box at random on a live stream, and we are going to send all the hits to somebody anywhere in the world. All you got to do to enter, go to the link in the description below. There's a video I made a little while back about how to enter. Once we hit 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to give away all the contents of a box. I'll crack it. You'll get all the hits. If we pull the Pikachu from a Surging Sparks box, the Pikachu is coming to you. So we'll cross that bridge when we get there. We are well on our way. We're nearing 750. We'll be at 1,000 before you know it. I can't thank you guys enough. So, yeah, just want to talk tonight a little bit about Commander, Magic, and my move into Pokemon. I don't know if you guys are aware, I have recently moved completely out of playable Magic, as I like to call it. So all of my Commander staples, it came to a total of nearly $20,000. So let's jump over to here. So actually, let's start on this one. So this is MTG Mate. This is my buy list with them. We'll go back. This is from September of 2023 until July. Now, if you see there's some decent numbers. There's 300, 600, we're talking thousands of dollars here at MTG Mate. This is into store credit. And then you bounce over here. This is good games as well. So look at these buy lists. These are that I got store credit. Now, this is trading long boxes, right? We're talking thousands of Magic cards. I'm sending boxes this big to get this type of credit. So $3,000, almost $4,000 there, $2,000 there, $100, $1,300, $2,000, $1,500, $1,300, $1,200. So, I mean, it adds up. And then I sold a lot of my premier cards. So I sold, I actually did sell some of my dual lands. I'm really focusing my Magic just like I'm trying to focus my Pokemon to Arabian Nights and Legends. Those are my two favorite sets of all time in Magic. So I thought we'll keep those and we'll continue to pick those up if we come across them. But my move out of Magic isn't because I don't dislike the game. I still think that Magic the Gathering is probably the best game of all time. So I guess, as they say in the Pokemon industry, here's my credibility check. I have done it. I've made the move. There's, I don't know, $18,000 you guys can see right there in store credit I've got. And that has all gone into Pokemon, to sealed or individual cards with Pokemon. And I've got some beauties. I'm going to make a video on this whole buyout, what I've done eventually. But for now, I want to kind of talk about why I've done this. So we're good there. Let's jump back over to here and we'll just have a conversation about why I've left Magic. Now, I can't say I left Magic. I still play Magic once a week. I don't go to Commander Nights, though. The LGS that I attend, they play Magic every Friday night, and I was a religious Friday night attendee for 10 years. Friday night, and I played on Wednesday nights before I had my son. I played a lot of Commander, and I love Commander. Now, back pre-pandemic, I was playing Modern. I was playing Standard. I played a lot of Standard. Now, I've been in Magic for 30 years, 25 years. My first game of Magic was in 1995 with 4th edition pre-cons. I still remember going over to my buddy's Mike's house when I was 16, and he'd gone to the local toy store, Levine's. It was a mom and pop's toy store that you just don't get that quality anymore. and he had picked up this game, 2 starter decks plus some packs of Magic the Gathering. We didn't know what we were doing, but we learned the game, we taught ourselves how to play, and I've been playing it ever since. So I love the game. I think it's the best mechanics ever. I miss Pokemon. When Pokemon came out in the States, I was 20 years old at that stage, 21 years old. I was in college. I was into partying. I had no interest in Pokemon at all. I'd missed that ship completely. I even worked at a video game store. I worked at Babbage's, which turned into GameStop eventually. And I saw the Pokemon games come and go, but I was more into Final Fantasy and those type of role playing games. I never really appreciated it for what it was. I have obviously in the past year really come around on that, and I absolutely love the IP of Pokemon now. But Commander has become this slog. It's like all this build up for no payoff. Everybody sits down, you have your pre-game discussion about power levels and all of that, and then everybody starts to play and you're waiting forever for your turn, and when it does come around, you know, I'm a fast player, so I put my land out, I tap it. I'm a blue player, so a lot of it's pass your turn, I'll play on your turn or at the end of your turn. So there's a lot of teaching, there's a lot of learning, there's a lot of, oh, I missed that, can I take it back, blah blah. It just is boring, I find. I'm sorry. I do find Commander to be boring now. And then the power creep happened. What I mean by a lot of buildup for no payoff is you go through this game for an hour or an hour and a half slog, waiting for your turn. People are taking bathroom breaks, going shopping while it's not their turn to go buy a card or sleeving up another deck or on their phones. And then one guy at the table just say, "Oh, I got my infinite combo. I demonic tutor. I've got my combo. Game over." Um, it's like, really? We signed up for that? So I found myself about a year ago just saying, "I'm done. I'm out. I have no interest in this anymore. I'm so bored with it." I had my son about 2 years ago, and I love spending time with him. So I just stopped going to play cards altogether. I just, eh, because I was such a Commander player, and I had literally 15 decks worth $1,000 a piece. I mean, I had the craziest collection of playable Magic cards, and I just said, you know what? Hasbro keeps printing. First of all, within 2 years, they're going to reprint every single one of these cards. They're going to print them in fancier versions, shinier versions, full art, foil, numbered, whatever. And I just didn't. I saw literally. I had tracking app, just collector, a shiny type apps, right? I actually had at one point all of my collection loaded into MTG Goldfish. I just saw the decline happen. I saw my reserve list cards stay steady or go up constantly over the years, and that was cool. But all my play reserve list stuff, there were cards that were once 20, 30, $40 that are now $2 or 50 cents. Because what happens is there's a card that's playable, it's good, and it's been around for a while and hasn't had a reprint in a while. It might go to $40, $50. Or Wizards, WotC, Hasbro says, let's reprint that, and then it devalues it. And then they reprint it again, and then they print a fancier version. And then by that time, that old original version that I think is really cool is now worth 50 cents or $1 because they've just devalued it. And then what they do is they power creep it. Well, let's make the same card, but it costs one less mana, or it's one tougher, what has one more toughness on it or something. And now that card's worth $40. Your card's worth 50 cents, and you got to go get that new card if you want to keep up. And I was keeping up. I was in the cycle of just keeping up, and I got to the point where I was so over that. So you know what my playable Magic collection looks like now? I'll show you. It's right here. 2 decks, Pauper decks, maybe $100 worth of cards, $120 worth of cards total. in those decks, all commons, and competitive 60 card Magic is so much fun. It's really reignited my love for Magic. So now I play every Thursday night. I got a great group of guys at my LGS that plays. We draft one Thursday. So this Thursday coming up, we're drafting Foundations. And then the following week, we play Pauper Tournament. 4 rounds, round robin. We have a 6-week rotating championship. There's a trophy. It's awesome. And 60 card Magic is what Magic was meant to be. And I love it. And I don't want to play Modern. I don't want to play Standard. I don't want to play these expensive formats. Pauper is perfect. And Draft, yeah, it can be a little expensive because you got to buy the 3 packs. But drafting is the pure form of the game. Oh my gosh, I love drafting. I can't wait for Thursday night. It's so much fun. So rather than see all the value of my cards just disappear into the aether, I said, let me look into this Pokemon game. So I bought that 151 Charizard when it first came out for about $100 American. Again, I didn't even buy it. I traded a full art Fierce Guardianship for it and some other stuff, right? As part of a deal to get it. And I got it home and I put it on, I don't know where I put it even, because I didn't even have Pokemon cards. I think I just put it on a hard case and put it on my shelf. And then, like, you know what? This 151 is cool. It's hyping it up. It's really fun. So I bought actually that ETB right there. And then I picked up a couple of UPCs. And then it was like, boy, I like collecting Pokemon cards. And I started looking at the artwork. And I never even gave it the time of day before. And I started realizing this is really fun. Not only that, every set they don't reprint cards, they don't reprint the artwork. Yes, they may reprint the playable card, but they use unique artwork to make that card special. And they have super chase cards, and they have boxes of Magic, from 5 years ago. They may have gone up $50, $20. They just don't gain in value. I know there's exceptions, and the Lord of the Ring box is going through the roof and whatever, but that's the rare exception. That's the Evolving Skies of Magic, right? But all of these boxes they gain value and they hold value, and the cards do as well. And I think the other thing that's put me off to Commander is the influx of this third-party IP, the secret layer, the secret layer, the universes beyond. Now there's Spider-Man. They're making SpongeBob cards in Magic. It started with The Walking Dead, and I was okay with The Walking Dead. I actually got a few and made some money on it. That's kind of why I was okay with it. But now it's just ridiculous, and we've got Final Fantasy sets, and it's the Weiss Schwartzing of Magic. And there's been some great videos made on how it brings in people, and it makes WotC and Hasbro money. Those people don't stick around, and then the people that are stuck with those cards are the legacy Magic players like myself. And I don't even feel like I'm playing Magic anymore. I'm playing a mechanic of Magic with this strange IP influx, and I don't know, if it just feels weird. It doesn't feel right. And now they've got the Warhammer, and they've got the Outlaw at Thunder Junction. There's cowboys and guns, and it doesn't feel right. Now this 60 card Magic, this feels like Magic to me, right? This is my black devotion deck. So I play my Kumbaj Witches from way back in the day, and Bajuka Bogs and Rats, and it feels like Magic, and it's fast paced and it's fun. It's not the slog of Commander. And Pokemon collecting is very fun as well. So I have no regrets with getting rid of that $20,000+ worth of collecting. Not only that, but the cards that I've gotten rid of have probably devalued by a certain percentage at this point. They might be down to 17 or 16,000 if I were to buy list them today. Whereas the Pokemon I've gotten has only increased since I've picked it up. Some of it significantly. I don't even have to play the game to enjoy it. Pokemon doesn't need that influx. They don't need to bring in Street Fighter characters and SpongeBob SquarePants and whatever Warhammer, Doctor Who. Their IP is strong enough. That's what Pokemon has done so smart over the years that WotC and Hasbro never did, was build the IP. They focused on the cards. Magic still has the best mechanics. I'll argue that all day long. But Pokemon has the IP. Everybody in the world, I'd say 9 out of 10 people can pick out Pikachu from a lineup. Can anybody pick out Jace or Chandra from a lineup, or Nissa? Does anybody put a Jace poster on their wall? My son has Pikachu, Charizard, backpacks, plushies, toys. We don't have any Magic IP. Why would we? Who does? That's weird. It's weird. But if you have Pokemon IP, it's perfectly acceptable. They've done that. There's Pokemon movies. There's Pokemon shows. Magic has never done that. They've never built their IP, and now they're relying on other IPs to sell their product, which is a shame. And I'm done with it. So I'm going to play my simple 60 card competitive Magic, my Pauper, my Draft. It's unique. It's so much fun. I'm done with Commander. The slog of it. The game it's not Magic to me. It's not my Magic, says the old man yelling at the cloud. But anyway, I just wanted to get on here and show you that buy list and show you that I really have made this move, because I really do believe in the IP and the future of Pokemon. I don't have much faith in the future of Commander. I think WotC is doing cash grab after cash grab, and I just don't think it's sustainable. And I don't trust them with that type of investment, I'd rather have a sealed case of Surging Sparks like I got in the cabinet there. I've got ETBs from Evolving Skies. I've got Magikarps, Giratinas, and beautiful Charizards and boxes. And I am having so much fun in Pokemon. I will never go back to Commander. I have no interest in it at all. But I'm still going to play Magic every week. So anyway, just some rambling, some thoughts. Thank you guys again so much for watching. Again, make sure you enter the contest to win. I want to send you some cards. We sent out some cards last week to Indonesia for the 500 subscriber giveaway. And when we hit 1,000, we're going to crack a box and give somebody some good hits. So thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. Have a great evening. We'll talk soon.